In the world of speed and style, one surprising ban made headlines: why Ferrari banned Floyd Mayweather. He's the boxing champ who couldn't outmaneuver the prancing horse. Join us as we unveil the inside story of this high-octane feud. Buckle up for the shocking truth behind Ferrari versus Mayweather. Justin Bieber, Kim Kardashian, and Floyd Mayweather have found themselves in a rather exclusive club. They are no longer welcome at Ferrari dealerships when looking to purchase a new vehicle. These three celebrities have been placed on a blacklist by Ferrari, effectively prohibiting them from buying the luxury sports cars. The reason behind this rather unusual measure is their perceived lack of respect for the Ferrari brand and its products. For instance, Justin Bieber, notorious for his impulsive behavior, took his Ferrari to the next level by repainting it and adding a rear spoiler, essentially customizing it to his liking. However, this kind of personalization did not sit well with Ferrari, which values the pristine image and reputation of their vehicles. Owning a Ferrari, according to the company, is not just about having a car, it's about representing the brand itself. So, when owners like Bieber don't adhere to their standards, Ferrari takes action. Furthermore, Ferrari has strict guidelines regarding modifications and reselling of their cars. Homemade alterations are generally frowned upon, and the idea of selling your Ferrari within the first year after purchase is heavily discouraged. Floyd Mayweather, a known car enthusiast who frequently changes his cars, fell afoul of these guidelines, resulting in his ban from purchasing Ferraris. Now, you might wonder why Ferrari is so particular about these rules. Interestingly, it's all part of the reason why Ferrari consistently outperforms most other car manufacturers on the stock market. While the automotive industry has faced substantial challenges like the COVID pandemic, climate concerns, and semiconductor shortages, Ferrari stock has remained remarkably resilient. This is because Ferrari has mastered a unique strategy that only a few companies have managed to replicate. This strategy traces its origins to a small town in northern Italy, where the company's commitment to exclusivity and brand image is upheld. Ferrari understands that it's not just about selling cars, it's about selling a lifestyle and an image of prestige and excellence. This approach, combined with their strict control over vehicle modifications and resale practices, has helped Ferrari maintain its status as one of the most coveted and successful luxury car brands in the world. Whenever Ferrari secures a victory in a Formula One race, the local pastor in Maranello, the hometown of the Ferrari brand, rings the church bells. This tradition saw the bells ring 3 times in 2019, but remained silent for the 2 subsequent years, reflecting less glamorous periods for the Ferrari racing team. Surprisingly, during these times, Ferrari stock remained relatively unscathed, unaffected not only by Formula One results, but also by global uncertainties. Ferrari's stock has exhibited remarkable resilience since going public, boasting a gain of 350%. The key to this success lies in the increasing sales of their high-end vehicles, which come with a hefty average price tag of €280,000. What's truly impressive, though, is Ferrari's profit margin, raking in €69,000 in profit per car, surpassing any other manufacturer by a significant margin. This remarkable profit margin reveals Ferrari's unique approach. They don't consider themselves merely car manufacturers, but rather luxury brands. This distinction carries significant weight in the stock market, particularly through indicators like the price-earnings (PE) ratio. Ferrari's PE ratio of nearly 50 at the end of 2021 is notably high, indicating that it would take 50 years to recover the share price at constant earnings. Such a high PE ratio is unusual for a car manufacturer, setting Ferrari apart. Comparatively, Ferrari's PE ratio stands out as overvalued when viewed alongside other car brands. Investors seem to anticipate a bright future with higher earnings or perceive Ferrari as a low-risk investment, even during crises, adding intrigue to the equation. What makes this story even more fascinating is Ferrari's resilience during challenging times. While the pandemic was announced and global temperatures soared in July 2021, Ferrari's production of internal combustion cars continued unhindered. Unlike other car makers grappling with semiconductor shortages, Ferrari reported a remarkable 90% increase in sales by the end of 2021, seemingly unaffected by global circumstances. Ferrari's unique position in the market is further exemplified by the fact that you can't simply purchase a Ferrari. There are waiting lists. Price fluctuations don't affect demand much, as Ferrari can pass on higher material costs to its customers, much like luxury brands such as Hermes or Rolex. Ferrari has established itself as a luxury goods manufacturer, explaining its notably high valuation. When comparing PE ratios, Ferrari aligns more with luxury brands than traditional car manufacturers, solidifying its status as an exceptional and unique player in the automotive industry. How did they attain such a distinctive position? To establish a luxury brand, merely selling expensive items isn't sufficient. You require a solid reputation, an aura of exclusivity, and often a sense of tradition. Take Rolex, for instance, proud of its sporting accomplishments such as sponsoring the first woman to swim the English Channel and its strong ties to tennis and golf today. Ferrari, on the other hand, stands as the most successful Formula One racing team and the only car brand that has been part of F1 since its inception. From the beginning, Enzo Ferrari and all subsequent models have embodied the spirit of racing. Competing in F1 wasn't just about selling more cars, it was the opposite. Ferrari established the idea that they sell cars to fund their Formula One team. Therefore, anyone who bought a Ferrari essentially became part of the Ferrari team, supporting the goal of improving sports cars. This sense of belonging creates a unique community and exclusivity. Interestingly, a significant part of Ferrari's business revolves around merchandise. Wearing Ferrari-branded clothing or accessories makes one feel part of an exclusive and successful community, even without owning a Ferrari. This exclusivity is further maintained by limiting the number of cars sold and their unique distribution methods. For example, let's consider the limited release of the Ferrari model Daytona SP3, with only 599 units available. Even before the official presentation, all cars were already sold, each priced at approximately 2 million euros. However, it's not a first-come, first-served scenario. Buyers must meet certain qualifications to purchase the car. There's a saying, "You don't choose Ferrari, Ferrari chooses you." To acquire such a prestigious model like the Daytona, one should have earned it, possibly by already owning several Ferraris and demonstrating responsible ownership. It's crucial to exclusively patronize Ferrari dealerships, attend Ferrari events, and exhibit a deep love for the brand. Painting Neon Cat on your Ferrari and naming it Ferrari might lead to legal action by Ferrari. Regarding Lamborghini, the founder, Ferruccio Lamborghini, initially owned a Ferrari but was dissatisfied with the clutch. When he approached Enzo Ferrari with suggestions for improvement, he was told to go away and stick to the tractors. This encounter motivated Lamborghini to start his own car company, reflecting Ferrari's confidence bordering on arrogance. This self-assured attitude is also evident in Ferrari's sales agreements. They include a minimum ownership period of 1 year to deter speculation, ensuring that cars primarily serve the most loyal customers. This approach can be likened to personalized concert tickets, where only the rightful buyers should use or own the product. Owning a Ferrari is akin to a long-term investment, which you can also enjoy by driving or racing through locations like Monaco. This does not encourage investing in Ferrari. Being a publicly traded company can be challenging, especially when your success relies on maintaining exclusivity. A case in point is Rolex, which remains privately owned by a foundation. Public companies must prioritize the satisfaction of their shareholders, which means they must continuously strive for growth and increased sales. However, the more cars a company like Ferrari produces, the more difficult it becomes to maintain their exclusivity. On the flip side, with the increased demand for Ferrari vehicles, particularly in Maranello, the company doesn't have to be concerned about its future. The city likely has the financial means to support luxurious endeavors such as golden church bells. And that wraps up our ride through the incredible Ferrari vs. Mayweather saga. Don't miss out on more adrenaline-pumping tales. Hit that subscribe button now. Thanks for joining us, and remember, the road to greatness never ends. Drive on!